Just remind our viewers, if you would, what happened to Michael? What was the rough sequence of events?
Good morning from Athens. Dr. Michael Mosley and his wife, they had arrived on the island of Symi last week on Tuesday. Dr. Michael Mosley, he set off on a walk on Wednesday. It was around 1:30 p.m. when he left the beach and he started walking. Then there was a sighting, a digital sighting from a CCTV camera showing Dr. Michael Mosley at Pedi village walking and carrying an umbrella. He was wearing the clothes that he was wearing the day he went missing that day. Then he didn't return, and his wife got worried later on that evening, of course, and went looking for Dr. Michael Mosley. The authorities started a big search the next morning, which included the Greek Coast Guard, the Hellenic Fire Service, a local search team, canine dog, divers, drones, everything. But the search was focused on that leg of the journey, so to speak. Now you're showing this cliffy, very rocky part of the island, which is exactly what Symi kind of looks like. And Dr. Michael Mosley's body was found yesterday, Sunday morning, in these rocky areas. He was found lying down. Now the latest information that I have from the coroner is that there was a post-mortem performed today, and the cause of death, he confirmed to me, the coroner confirmed, is undetermined due to the fast decomposition of the body. He explained that bodies can decompose very quickly in such extreme and high temperatures as last week in Greece. It was well over 42 degrees. It's extremely hot, and especially during this time of the day, in the morning, midday, when the sun is very intense. This can lead to, a body, anyone can be worn down, can be exhausted from this heat. So unfortunately, it seems that the day that the coroner said that the day he died was the day he went missing. So this, he could confirm to me over the phone that this was the day that he went missing, he walked, and that was when he lost his life to this undetermined cause. They cannot determine the cause due to the decomposition, to the state of the body under such heat. Now, what is also worth mentioning is in the recent days, we've had 4 to 5 deaths, he said, on other islands nearby, Kos Island, for example, of people who somehow went out in this very hot temperature. We're talking about like a heat wave, and they lost their lives due to the heat. So for him being a coroner and seeing this happening often on under these extreme temperatures.
Daphne, in Michael Mosley's wife's statement, she said one of the things that gave her comfort was the fact he was almost in safe territory. He was very close to the resort. How close was he?
So here's what we understand, that it was a few meters away. There is a beach club, like it's up to 100 meters. That's what the understanding we have is, around 100 meters. That's not far, of course. But this beach, this resort in Agia Marina, normally you reach it by boat. The terrain that you also showed earlier is rocky. There is no shade whatsoever. If one wants to walk from that part of the bay, the other side, Pedi village, towards Agia Marina, there is no shade whatsoever. It's not a short hike for sure. It's a difficult hike, and especially in these temperatures. Not 6 in the morning, not 8 in the evening. So walking under extreme heat can wear you down. Most people would take a boat to this beach, and there's no way to go anywhere else afterwards. You can basically leave and get there by boat.
And Daphne, is the suggestion that he maybe took a wrong turn to get down to the marina and found himself on that hillside and then descended, and then that's where the fence is at the bottom, you can't get through? Is Is that right? And somehow maybe he's fallen and tripped or maybe hit his head. Is that the speculation?
Well, yes, I wouldn't speculate at this point. What I can say is the coroner told me that there was no injury. So initially, yes, we had thought that as well, but there was no head injury or any other injury. That's what he said. So,
so possibly a medical episode.
Could have fainted.
Comfort, though, from the family, to say that they think that the day that he lost his life was the day that he went missing. I think that I would personally, if that was my husband, I would find that to some degree comforting. Thank you.
And a very emotional tribute by his.
Absolutely, He was Daphne. He was much loved in Britain, Michael Mosley, much loved, and he'd be very, very sorely missed.